Every home project, even the small ones, requires some tools to accomplish the task. Tools come in a variety of shapes and sizes, which can make it a challenge to figure out which ones you need. I'm Kevin Ryan with the Blue Coast team and EXP Realty of Canada, and let's look at the best tools and items for do-it-yourself projects. Basically, every project you work on in your home requires different tools, but there are some tools that are used so often, you'd be smart to invest in some of these. Let's think about some of the common jobs around the house, from hanging pictures or installing doorknobs or laying down flooring or putting together furniture. Now, for some of you trades workers, these may be obvious, but there are plenty of people who have jumped into home ownership and they don't know anything about tools. And when things go wrong, they aren't equipped to deal with even the basic issues. First, I suggest you buy a measuring tape. No matter what you're working on, there is a good chance you will need to measure something at some point. Often, when we guess distances, we fail miserably, and the accuracy of measuring tape provides is priceless. Second, invest in a level. Again, whether you're hanging a picture or putting together furniture, tools like this can save your life. Not literally, but they can prevent you from having the eyeball your work and risking having to redo things over and over. Third, get yourself a couple of different screwdrivers. There are 4 main types of screwdrivers. Slotted screwdrivers are flat. Phillips screwdrivers are the X shape. The square ones are called Robertsons, and Torx screwdrivers are more of kind of a star shape. These should be pretty adequate and do most jobs around the house. Just have a full screwdriver kit on hand. Fourth, if keeping your eyes healthy and free of rocks or splinters sounds good to you, buy some type of protective eyewear. I feel like basically every time I say, I don't need glasses, this will just take a minute, I'll get something in my eye and it's never fun. Literally, I've sawed off metal, I had a metal thing stick into my eye and I couldn't close my eye, I needed to go to the hospital. Never fun. Any tools like sanders and saws 100% require safety glasses. Trust me on this, it's not worth losing an eye over. Fifth, get yourself some work gloves. You can buy some pretty thick ones for those times where you don't need to injure your hands, and also some lighter gloves for those times when you're handling tools such as hammers. If you work with tools, then gloves will be your new best friend. 6, on my list of tools of do-it-yourself projects is a cordless drill. You can do so many things with a drill, putting together furniture, setting up shelves. It's helpful to have a little bit of knowledge about how to properly hold and use drills before you get started. Drills are powerful and could cause some injury to you or structural damage to your house if used sloppily. 7th, I would definitely say you should get a ladder. A ladder is a necessity for a do-it-yourselfer. You can get so much more done on a ladder than if you're just standing on the ground. Even if you try to use some sort of chair and wobble all over the place, get a ladder. It's what you need. Having a few ladders can be smart. A shorter 6-footer is great for the most inside your home jobs, while an extension ladder is great for easy access to a roof and gutter. 8th, I definitely recommend tools that will help you tackle any home improvement projects that may arise while you're working, like using a tool belt or a utility belt. Tools can be pretty heavy and numerous, and it's just nice to have some tools with easy accessibility instead of having to go all over the place trying to find what you need. 9th, I would say get a couple of wrenches. These guys are always useful for gripping, fastening, churning, tightening, and loosening things like pipes, pipe fittings, nuts, and bolts. There are a lot of different kinds of wrenches, but the most commonly used are adjustable wrenches. 10th, get some utility knives. Obviously, you'll need to cut something, some sort of tough material like carpet or caulking. Have some extra blades on hand because, you know what, they get dull over time. 11th, having some saws will be essential. There are lots of tools that you can use for sawing things like wood or metal, but the most commonly used tools are hand saws. Once again, there are tons of saws available. I personally use my hand saw, reciprocating saw, oscillating saw, and miter saw the most. 12th and finally, consider picking up a stud finder. Meep, meep, meep. When drilling into the walls of your home, you want to avoid electrical and wiring while you use a stud finder to find out where you need to hang your picture, and they aren't overly expensive either. There you go, everyone. These are some of the best tools and items for do-it-yourself projects. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share, and it's time to come home to the blue coat.
Have a time.